Hey guys, how's it going? So some super exciting news. The Avengers Endgame LEGO sets have started to finally leak online. It's long overdue. LEGO has been doing a great job keeping these under wraps, and they're not really fond of when this happens ever and never have been, which is why, of course, I won't be showing the pictures because they're still highly confidential and you're just asking for a copyright strike if you try to post them anywhere. So with that said, I'll be reusing this edit I did once again and just a bunch of other pictures to talk over, and I hope you'll bear with me. But the leaks that we finally got were of the Captain America Outrider battle, the smallest set, and then the War Machine Buster, followed by the Ultimate Quinjet, and again that is 3 out of the 5 Avengers Endgame sets. And what do they finally reveal to us? Well, of course, we've already had tons of pictures of leaked minifigs leading up to this, and now finally seeing them in action in the sets is really exciting. And for the Captain America Outrider battle, it's basically this dark blue motorcycle thing with the Quantum Realm Captain America seated on top, his shield clipped into the back, fire coming out the front and the back. Of course, this is the set that's debuting the new Captain America helmet that's already been leaked everywhere. And all these pictures, by the way, apparently look to be taking place outside of Avengers HQ, so they're really making an effort not to give anything away. So there are no pictures of sets that take place inside the Quantum Realm or anything crazy like that. They're just wearing the suits. And included with the set, we have 3 variants of Outriders, and this time the Outriders have a lot of claws, so that's pretty exciting. The Outriders are clearly making a return in Endgame, and I'm looking forward to it. And the motorcycle shoots out these Avengers symbol discs. For whatever reason, I really doubt this thing's gonna be in the movie, but it looks kind of cool. Next up, the War Machine Buster. That's a thing I just said. I honestly never even considered the idea of a War Machine Hulk Buster. I guess maybe Tony has had that in storage at Avengers HQ. Honestly, who knows? But this is really exciting, and I wonder if this will actually be in the movie. I'm sure it will, but not only is that really exciting, we also do get that brand new War Machine that was already leaked previously. Every Avenger that we've seen so far in these 3 sets, they're all in their Quantum Realm suits. Not a single one is in their regular costume. So hopefully the Iron Man Armor Room or the Avengers Compound Attack set will offer some of those regular costumes, but honestly, I kind of doubt it. It really looks like we're just getting all Quantum Realm sets for the Avengers Endgame lineup. However, the biggest and most exciting thing to come out of these leaks is the brand new Endgame Ant-Man helmet. LEGO finally fixed it. They took that Firefly helmet from the DC sets that was so clearly intended for Ant-Man, finally molded it in gray or silver, whatever color it's gonna be, added the printing for Ant-Man on the front, and it looks so fantastic. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just recently LEGO came out with the new DC sets with Poison Ivy and whatever it was called, and their first ever Firefly was included, and the helmet was molded in yellow, but you could tell by the top, the sides, the back, it was very clearly designed to be Scott Lang's Ant-Man helmet. I don't know why they didn't have it ready in time for the actual Ant-Man and the Wasp set last year, but thank you God they finally corrected it for Endgame. It looks awesome, and unfortunately though, the one trade-off we're making here is we no longer have those trans red lenses or the trans red stripes right above them, and that's honestly a trade-off that I'm willing to make, even if it is kind of awkward that both the lenses and the eyes are printed directly onto the helmet instead of the head behind it. Again, I think that's something we're all gonna have to live with because this helmet is just so much better and so much more accurate than the incredibly outdated helmet that we have been getting since 2015. And then finally included with this set, and again I apologize for the lack of images here, but the War Machine Buster looks really cool, a little bit bigger than the Hulk Buster from last year, and obviously War Machine always has more guns, so this figure is packed to the teeth with stud shooters on his left wrist. He's got a giant like turret of stud shooters on his upper right shoulder, and then on his upper left shoulder he's got a couple of flick fire missiles. I mean, it's War Machine, it's the War Machine Buster. He's packed to the teeth with firepower, and LEGO is clearly portraying that with their oversized version of the suit. And I say that because I imagine that the War Machine Hulkbuster will be about the same size as the regular Hulkbuster in Avengers Endgame if it does actually appear. And then also included with this set are a couple Outriders again. So this is really exciting stuff. And lastly, the Ultimate Quinjet is by far the best Quinjet that we have had since 2012. The color scheme is first of all very interesting. It's a primary color of dark blue, and then everything else, like the secondary color, is orange with trans orange cockpit pieces. There are like these trans orange pieces sticking out of the turbine engines on the back. There's a giant turret on the top. There's a minifigure in the cockpit. I honestly can't tell who it is. Black Widow maybe, but either way, all of the Avengers are in the Quantum Realm suit. So it's the same torso, same pair of legs. Ant-Man was in the Quantum Realm suit also. And in this one, it looks like we're going to be getting Hawkeye, aka Ronan, of course, Rocket Raccoon, Thor, and again, whoever's in the cockpit, along with the Chitauri, a couple of the new Chitauri minifigures, and they have some really nice blasters, and I'm really looking forward to those because we've already seen what those heads look like, and they look like such a fantastic update to the original Chitauri minifigures that we got back in 2012. So this is really exciting stuff, and Hawkeye also has what looks like his own like three-wheeler thing. I don't do vehicles. I don't know. It's like an ATV with three wheels. Yeah. What do you call those? I don't know. You can drop it in the comments 150 times, and I promise I'll read every single one. Not really, but either way, that's really it for the Avengers Endgame leaks. I'm really excited to review them for you. I have no idea when they're coming out. Apparently, it could be either be March 1st, it could be March 15th, it could be April 1st. I've heard so many different conflicting rumors. We'll just have to wait and just keep an eye out for any item numbers or anything that might show up in store systems so we can start to track these down. Then let me know what you think of them down in the comments based on how I've described them to you, or if you happen to see them for yourself. Of course, we still have two more sets to look forward to: the Iron Man armor room with the Mark 41 bone suit, the Mark 5 suit from Iron Man 2, and the Iron Man Mark 1 armor, which have all already been leaked in other places, and we've already seen what those minifigures look like. And aside from the Mark 1 armor, they do look really good for the most part, and I'm excited for that set. And of course, the big Avengers compound battle, which should be really great. No idea what that set's going to include, but it should be pretty awesome. And I can't wait to discuss those as well with you guys when they're also inevitably leaked. But either way, in closing, I do want to address the current state of where I'm at with my own custom Avengers Endgame minifigures and the showcase, and I'm excited to tell you that I still have not started, and the anxiety is just like low-key really building up. But either way, I'm going to get started on Captain Marvel very soon here. I'm trying to wrap up the Spider-Man PS4 suit as quickly as possible. Life just keeps pulling me in multiple directions, but I'll be starting with Captain Marvel, and then eventually I'll be moving on to Captain America, Thanos, Iron Man, etc. And it should be great. Hopefully I can still put together a great showcase for you guys on time. But what this lineup does reveal is that, again, for the merchandising, there is a heavy focus on these Quantum Realm suits, and there really may not be enough reference to make figures like Black Widow and certain other characters. Yes, we did have another leak with a graphic that's going to be on some popcorn tins that did show Black Widow's costume a little bit more clearly, and Hulk, and it still isn't enough for me to make an entire figure based on that image alone. So I'm still kind of going back and forth here with the reference problem. Again, I'm going to work on the figures that I can start on, and then just kind of hope that reference becomes available once I'm ready to move on to characters like Black Widow and Hulk and the rest that I'm still currently lacking the reference needed for. So if you want to see progress for all of that, including all the photos that I've already posted for the Spider-Man PS4 Advanced suit, and then obviously Endgame pretty soon here, it's always going to be up on Patreon first if you want to consider supporting the channel. Otherwise, I'll be posting photos of them over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook before the showcases make it here, and so I always recommend you guys check that out if you're interested. And I hope I'll see you in one of those places. If not, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Let me know what you think of these Avengers Endgame leaks if you happen to have seen them for yourself, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, take care. Bye-bye.